Ding! The player's identity has been determined successfully. Your game number is Q523131241. It has been detected that the game console you are using has a factory fault. This fault will prevent you from going offline. Lei Kai's eyes widened. What's so special? I can't go offline, I'm going to be trapped in the game world. What a joke! Lei Qi was originally a war orphan and lived to be 20 years old. Today, he made an important decision and wanted to become a professional player, so he spent all his savings to buy the game console of Tata World. Thinking of buying a faulty machine. The so-called game console is a time travel machine. This is a black technology product launched by the mysterious Dragon Company. After using it, players can travel from the real world to the real game world. The reason why it is said to be the real world is because the player is there, and the body is real, with real touch, smell, taste, etc. But the whole world is dominated by the game system. It is like a virtual world that integrates elements such as tower defense, adventure, management and construction, and simulation development. Players can enjoy many game functions. For example, to regulate pain, the highest is 1000%, and the lowest is 0.1%. Another example is resurrection after death, upgrading and adding attributes, and so on. Tata World is very hot, with countless players and unlimited business opportunities. Lei Qi originally wanted to rely on his own ingenuity to embark on the road of life counterattack in this game world. Now, he has lost all of himself. Ding! Tolong Company deeply apologizes for what happened to you. The matter has come to this point, the system can provide you with appropriate compensation, please make your appeal. The system beeps. Lei Qi looked at the virtual screen in front of him and said irritably, ask for an egg and get your money back. Ding! Friendly reminder, you can no longer be offline, and refunding money is meaningless. Lei Kai's face darkened, this system made sense. Then what should I do? If I can't get offline, how can I eat? Ding! Generate a compensation plan, give you a bread tree, full of bread, various flavors, pick and eat as you like, to provide you with sufficient food. I don't like bread. Ding! The bread tree can be replaced with a lunchbox making machine. You can choose from all kinds of lunch boxes. They are provided for free, and they can be eaten immediately after removing the lid, so as to provide you with sufficient food. What's the use of just having food? What about drinking? Ding! Generate a compensation plan, give you a beverage maker, beverage cans, various categories, direct drinking is harmless, and provide you with sufficient drinking water. That's fine too. Where does Lao Tzu live? What should I wear? Ding! Generate a compensation plan, give a mushroom house, a pair of neverwear, permanent cleaning beach slippers, a Tata World vest, a Tata World short pants, a Tata World large pants, and a pot and bowl. A set of daily necessities such as scoops. What should I do if I need to go to the toilet? Ding! The mushroom house is equipped with separate bathrooms and toilets, with hot and cold water supply throughout the day, to meet your living needs. My Nima, you are so thoughtful. Lei Qi thought for a while, but the Tata World is actually a real world. If there is food, shelter, and life in it, that's fine. Ding! Do you have any other demands? Yes. Lei Qi hurriedly said, don't think that it's enough to pack food and cover, I'm trapped inside, guarding the secret camp alone, if players who don't speak martial arts call, how can I live? You must give me a guarantee. Ding! The appeal is reasonable, and a compensation plan is being generated. Ding! Create an exclusive claims business for you, one insurance, one city is safe, not afraid of invasion, worry-free reconstruction, welcome to buy invasion insurance. What's the matter? Buy insurance. Ding! All your appeals have been processed. The above compensation will be distributed to your secret camp after you officially land in Tata World. Ding! Please note that the above compensation is limited to one time. If you delete your account and replay it for various reasons, you will not be compensated again. I wish you a happy game. The virtual screen in Lei Kai's field of vision disappeared instantly, and the next moment he felt his body sinking. Wait a minute, my appeal isn't over yet. What should I do if I'm lonely? You give me a female ticket. Lei Qi shouted loudly, but no one responded. The next moment, his vision blurred, and he came to a small square. This is the secret camp. Tata World is a tower defense game. After players enter the game, there will be a secret camp. Each secret camp is a small world. It is a small beach island at the beginning. The blue sea outside the island is endless. There are sun, moon, and stars in the sky. Day and night alternate. The island is a small square with 2 acres of land. The initial building is 2, gold mine and the city defense center. In addition, there is a black vortex standing up outside the island, called space-time wormhole, which is the only way to enter and leave the secret camp. Connecting the space-time wormhole and the camp square is a 10-meter wide stone road, called the War Corridor. Whether it is a player or a wild monster, they must pass through the space-time wormhole and War Corridor to enter and exit the secret camp. The initial length of the War Corridor is 100 meters, and defensive towers can be built on both sides. The sea area and sky outside the secret camp cannot be entered randomly. Because of the turbulent flow of time and space, the entrance will die immediately. Lei Kai's secret camp is different because he has a system for compensation. To compensate for one, the mushroom house, facing the War Corridor, is located in the northernmost part of the secret camp. It is as high as a 2-story building. It looks like an umbrella-shaped colorful mushroom, with small doors and small windows, and it looks like a cartoon. To compensate for the second, the bento box maker, located on the east side of the mushroom house, is more than 2 meters high. It is an erected cuboid, very similar to a common vending machine. To compensate for the third, the beverage maker, located on the west side of mushroom house, has almost the same shape as the bento maker, and it looks like it was produced by the same manufacturer. At the easternmost edge of the camp is a hill that is 6 or 7 meters high. There is a hole in the middle of the hill, and there is a wooden door, which is the gold mine. At the beginning of the game, the main way for UU reading www.uugonshu.com players to earn money is to collect money from this gold mine. Pick. The westernmost part of the camp is the City Defense Center, which is a pavilion-like building. The City Defense Center is the place to upgrade tower technology and sell tower construction blueprints. Before Lei Qi could explore his secret camp, the system prompt sounded in his mind again, ding, 1 insurance, 1 city is safe, not afraid of invasion, rebuild without worry, welcome to buy invasion insurance. Ding, players have exclusive intrusion insurance claims business, you can buy intrusion insurance for your secret camp. After purchasing the insurance, when your secret camp is maliciously invaded by other players and suffers losses, you can get a claim box according to the loss. Ding, the player's insurance premium is at least 1 gold coin, and there is no upper limit. The price of the claim settlement box is determined by the actual loss, premium, and defense index. The greater the actual loss, the higher the premium, and the higher the defense index, and the final claim settlement treasure box is obtained. The more advanced it is, players are asked to explore on their own. Ding, the defense index is determined by the defense towers and other defense facilities in the secret camp. The current defense index is 0. Please build defense towers as soon as possible. Ding, players can only purchase 1 insurance policy at a time, and it will take effect immediately after confirming the policy. Each insurance can only be claimed once, and new insurance can be purchased after the claim is settled. Ding, the claims box is designed to help players rebuild the camp. After opening, you can get various materials randomly, including but not limited to gold coins, defense tower blueprints, defense tower upgrade items, etc. Please explore by yourself. After Lei Qi read the introduction about the intrusion insurance, he slapped his thigh, and the first thought that popped into his mind was, is this really possible to cheat insurance? Ding! Dear player, this game is certified by real name, your game nickname is Lei Qi, and the certification number is Q543131241. Now start the novice guide. Lei Qi was studying invasion insurance when the system prompt sounded in his ear again. Ding! Please choose the type of your defense tower. The currently available types are Magic Tower, Mechanical Tower, Mysterious Tower, Technology Tower, Beast Tower, Elemental Tower. Each type of defense towers have their own unique features. You can also choose random in the first game. You may get hidden types of defense towers. Please explore by yourself. Ding! After selecting the type of defense tower, you can get a first-order random tower construction blueprint for this type of defense tower for free. Come on, I'm starting to choose a defense tower. I've done my homework on this. Lei Qi doesn't study insurance for the time being. Tata World, this game has been in operation for half a year. According to the information that has been exposed, tower defense is the most important content in this game. There are two types of defense, one is to prevent the invasion of wild monsters, and the other is to prevent the invasion of players. Wild monster invasion is a system test, which is related to the unlocking of important game content. For example, breaking the first wave can improve the efficiency of gold coin collection, breaking the fifth wave, unlocking the war hall, breaking the 10th wave, unlocking the trading hall, and so on. The opening of the monster invasion requires players to apply to the system independently. If you keep it, you will get the reward. If you can't keep the city and destroy people, the game will be over, and the account will be deleted and restarted. There is no penalty mechanism for players to invade, but once they are not defended and invaded by players, burning, killing and looting will definitely be indispensable, and the development speed will be greatly affected. Building defensive towers is the main defensive strategy. The defensive towers are automatically attacked and calculated by AI. Players do not need to control and cannot control them. At the beginning of the game, players can choose the type of defense tower. According to the information obtained by Lei Qi, among the conventional 6-series defense towers, the mechanical tower is the strongest in the early stage and is good at physical output. For example, the most famous machine gun tower is called the initial stage. Small tower, once obtained, the game will be very easy to start. The magic tower has the strongest group attack, and the more famous ones are lightning tower, fire rain tower, hail tower, etc., etc. As long as the magic tower has magic value, the output is very considerable. If the magic value consumes, that's it, it's just a decoration. The mysterious tower has many auxiliary abilities, which can add negative states such as imprisonment, deceleration, and curse to the invading target, and give the defensive towers of your own a gain state such as attacking and accelerating. It is not easy to use in the early stage, and the more towers in the later stage, the stronger the defense. Technology tower: there are artillery tower, grenade tower, electromagnetic tower, laser tower, etc., etc. The early stage is weak, but according to the game bosses, it is invincible in the later stage. Element tower is the most balanced and has no obvious shortcomings. Among today's big players, many of them are playing element tower. The beast tower is generally recognized as the most powerful. This type of defense tower includes porcupine, wild wolf, bear, etc. It is a living defense tower with a short range, and most of them are physical attack types. Yes, the flaws are very obvious, and the players who choose this turret start are the least. Players who play for the first time can also choose a random type. After choosing random, there is a chance to get hidden types of defense towers, such as the hero tower that can grow automatically, and the summon tower that can summon various defending units. But the chance of random arrival is too low. According to the big guy, it may not even be 1 in 10,000. Lei Qi originally planned to choose a random type to start the game, just bet luck, buy lottery tickets, bet on the hidden type, it's blood money. If you can't bet, as long as it's not the most pulled beast tower, you can play. If you're unfortunate, follow when you arrive at the beast tower, then deliberately let wild monsters invade, delete the account and play again, and hand select element tower or technology tower. No matter what. Now he doesn't dare to delete the account casually, because once the account is deleted, the system compensation will disappear. However, it should be random. My luck is invincible. Lei Qi thought about it and responded to the system, I choose random. Ding, the selection is successful, the calculation is in progress. Congratulations, your defense tower type is Beast Tower. In the City Defense Center, research on the related technologies of the Beast Tower is opened, and the First Order Beast Tower Construction Blueprint product is opened. Ding, I'll give you a random First Order Beast Tower Construction Blueprint. The calculation is in progress. Congratulations on getting a Little Tiger Construction Blueprint. Lei Kai's eyes darkened. I am Nima. Do you want to carry it like this? It doesn't matter if you don't go to the hidden tower, you actually gave it to the most popular beast tower. This is because you don't want to let yourself counterattack, right? Although he was extremely unhappy in his heart, Lei Qi still looked at the Little Tiger's construction blueprint that appeared in front of him. Little Tiger's construction blueprint, use it to build a little tiger at the designated location on both sides of the war corridor. Area, 1m×1m type, Beast Tower level, First Class Attack Power, 5 Attack Type, Physical Attack Distance, Melee, 1m, Attack Speed, 1.0, 1 per second. Description, the little tiger has growth ability. After killing 1000 targets, it can automatically grow into a second-level defense tower Big Tiger. It's over, Melee Physics Little Tiger, Tian King starts. What's the game? Lei Qi said that this was too much. After the invasion of wild monsters is activated, monsters emerge from the space-time wormhole, and usually go to the center of the corridor during the war. Unless there are too many wild monsters, it is impossible for them to slip away. And the war corridor is 10 meters wide, and the defense tower is placed on the edge of the war corridor. Can the little tiger with melee physical attack do anything? Can't beat it at all. Lei Qi didn't even have to think about it, this little tiger couldn't hold back even the first wave of wild monster invasion. The system prompt sounded again at this time, successfully defeating the invasion of wild monsters will get rich rewards. Please build a defense tower and open your own tower defense myth. Mythical egg, it's become a joke. Lei Qi is very upset. According to the normal game thinking, the little tiger is unreliable. Now he should go to the gold mine to dig for gold coins. After digging enough gold coins, go to the city defense center to buy random defense tower construction blueprints, and then build more defense towers. Wait until the defensive firepower is almost there, and you are confident, and then start the first wave of wild monster invasion. Gold coins are not easy to dig. A novice player, a gold mine LV1, can only get a copper coin after digging the ground, and can save a gold coin after digging 10,000 times. He is a normal person, and he may not be able to dig a gold coin in 3 or 4 hours. And even the cheapest first-order defense tower construction blueprint requires 10 gold coins to buy one. That is to say, according to the normal game process, Lei Qi has to go to mine for 30 or 40 hours, and then go to gamble to buy random blueprints. The blueprints, come on, let's go mining. That's why no one wants to play Tower of Beasts. Too cruel. The beginning of the net is so digging. The black-faced planing may not be able to defeat the first wave of the monster invasion for more than a month. Yu reading www.yuuganshu.com. With this time, is it not good to go to play with machine gun turrets, artillery turrets, etc.? By the way, I have intrusion insurance. Playing honestly is definitely a dead end, so I can only try to cheat insurance. Lei Qi quickly called up the information panel of the intrusion insurance to check. After a while, Xiao realized. He came to the front of the war corridor, next to the space-time wormhole, and built a little tiger on the right side of the war corridor. As soon as the drawing was unfolded, there was a flash of light and a meowing sound, and a little tiger the size of a pug with yellow and black patterned fur appeared. This little tiger had a big head, a fat snout, and a naive look. It rolled on the ground and tickled. Ding! The construction of the little tiger is successful, your secret camp defense index +1. There is a defense index, so if you dig another gold coin, you can buy insurance. Lei Chi ran into the mine in a hurry, and when he touched the mining pick, he was digging the ground, digging a copper coin, and digging for 4 hours. After wiping the sweat off his face, Lei Chi quickly bought insurance. A moment later, a policy appeared in his hands. Intrusion Insurance Purchase Order Insurance, 1. Gold Insured Camp, Lei Kai's Secret Camp Defense Index, 1 Note 1, when Lei Kai's secret camp is maliciously invaded by other players, the insurance will take effect, and the losses will be counted after the war. After the system calculates, a claim settlement box will be generated. Note 2, this insurance can only be claimed once, and the policy will be void after the claim is settled. I bought the insurance, and then I'll find someone to hit me. Lei Chi opened the chat panel. In this world, is it not easy to be invaded by others? There is currently only one public chat group in Lei Kai's chat panel, and text messages are being swiped in this chat group. Li Dapu, to receive ore materials such as chalcopyrite, mithril, and gilt ore, please enter room 655 of the trading hall if you are interested. Chen Fenian, sell a construction drawing of a third-order hidden mechanical tower, room 244 of the trading hall, if you're the one. Zhang Daqian, the Hero Tower's exclusive skeleton arrow skill book is ready to trade. Mu Xiao Xiao, the Flying Fire Camp is recruiting new recruits. The Flying Fire Camp is recruiting new recruits. The heroes who defeated the 10th wave of monsters and invaded the camp, hurry up and join the camp. Newcomers enter the camp, I will give you a gold coin. Wu Jinggong at Mu Xiao Xiao, Goddess, have you received the treasure chest of gold coins for you? I have 3 more here, and they will be mailed to you later. Lei Chi casually glanced at the information in the chat panel, and after a thought moved, he sent out a message, lick the dog, crawl for Lao Tzu. Wu Jinggong at Lei Chi, you are so dangling, dare to scold Lao Tzu. Lei Chi at Wu Jinggong, you are scolding a dog like you, and you don't want to accept it. No King Kong at Lei Chi, Hang Mao, there is a kind of explosion number, I will kill you. Lei Chi, Q543131241, if you don't come, you will be your grandson. Ding, you have exhausted the number of free calls per day, continue to publish information in the public channel, and each message will be charged 1 gold. Come on, let's see if that Wu Jinggong will call. Lei Chi turned off the chat panel, and then called up the information panel of his secret camp to check. Thunderpool's secret camp No. Q543131241 defeat the invasion of wild monsters, Wave 0 defense index, 1 auxiliary buildings, gold mine LV1, allows a single person to collect gold coins, complete the collection action to get a copper coin, upgrade the gold mine or use advanced collection tools to improve mining efficiency. Auxiliary buildings, City Defense Center LV1, can research the first level technology of the Beast Tower technology, the research fund is 10 gold, and the construction blueprint of the first level Beast Tower is sold for 10 gold. The current technology that can be researched, Sharp Claws LV1, which increases the attack power of the Claw Melee Beast Tower by 3 points. The current technology that can be researched, Fangs LV1, which increases the attack power of the Bite Melee Beast Tower by 3 points. The current technology that can be researched, Wild LV1, which increases the double crit chance of the Beast Tower by 10%. The current technology that can be researched, Focus on LV1, increase the attack power of the Remote Beast Tower by 2 points. Items for sale, construction blueprints for Tier 1 Beast Tower. Note 1. The defense tower blueprints sold by the City Defense Center are all first-order random defense tower blueprints, and their properties will appear after purchase. Note 2. Upgrading the City Defense Center can increase the upper limit of technology level and unlock more technology content. The upgrade conditions are to defeat the first wave of monster invasion, complete all regular first-level technology research, and consume 100 gold. Special Building, Mushroom House Special Building, Bento Maker, each person can order up to 10 lunches every 6 hours. Special Building, Beverage Maker, each person can order up to 20 drinks every 6 hours. Lei Chi checked his attributes again. His current level is LV1, with 100 health points, 1 attack power, 0 armor, and 0 magic resistance. He has no skills or equipment, so he wears the never-wearing herringbone given by the system drag, small vest, small pants, big pants. Every time a player defeats a wave of monster sieges, he can level up, and the upper limit of the level is also increased by 1 level. After the upgrade, the attributes increase, but this increase is only a numerical improvement, and cannot be brought back to reality. For example, after defeating the first wave of monster invasion, the player will be upgraded to LV1, with HP plus 100, attack power plus 1, and the level cap will also be increased to LV1. After defeating the second wave of monster siege, the player will be upgraded again, and the level will be increased to LV1. The upper limit is raised to LV2. If the player is killed, they will lose the level. After the level is dropped, the level can be refreshed by defeating the monster invasion or downloading the dungeon. Let's do something now, let's cook. Lei Chi turned off the information panel and started to visit his secret camp. He first entered the mushroom house and took a look. He saw a second-floor cabin with complete furniture. The bathroom, toilet, and small living room were on the first floor, and the bedroom was on the second floor. Pretty good. Then I went to look at the box lunch making machine, and found that there is an LCD screen on the machine, and you can click on the box lunch. Fat sausage rice, and so on. Lei Chi ordered a green pepper shredded pork with rice. 10 seconds later, a lunch box was delivered. Lei Chi opened it and took a look. Cutlery is included. So high-tech. Lei Chi cooked the meal on the spot, thinking that the compensation system was not bad. Other players were too hungry to go offline to cook, so they could solve the problem directly online. He ate 3 lunch boxes in a row, panicked, and then went to get a drink. The operation of the beverage maker is the same as that of the box lunch maker. On the LCD screen, you can select beer, coffee, Urquatu, Fat Boy Happy Water, milk tea, soy milk, etc., etc. It is quite complete. After clicking, a 500 ml canned drink will be delivered after 10 seconds. Lei Chi ordered a can of soda and took a few sips. He felt very comfortable. He pulled out a reclining chair from the mushroom hut, and just lay on the reclining chair, basking in the sun and drinking soda, waiting for the players to invade. At this moment, player Wu Jinggong is looking for information in his war hall. This life is tall and tall, nearly 1.9 meters tall, with thick eyebrows, big eyes, and big ears. He is a LV22 mechanical tower player. Dang Mao, dare to scold me for licking the dog, if you endure it, it will be shameless. Mu Xiao Xiao will look down on me, I must teach him a lesson today. Wu Jinggong intends to invade Lei Kai's secret camp, and now he wants to confirm whether the number information he gave is correct. Soon, the information related to Q543131241 appeared on the information panel in front of Wu Jinggong. He was taken aback for a moment, and then read out, Lei Kai's secret camp, the highest attack wave 0, the defense index is 1, this is a newbie who just entered the game, who gave him the courage to scold me. When he found out that the information was correct, Wu Jinggong became even more angry. The cat and dog who just entered the game dare to mock Lao Tzu. What is Lao Tzu? Must him. If he is angry with him alone, he will bring his friends to go with him. Thinking of this, Wu Jinggong called up the friend list and immediately shook people. Chen Hangxiang, what are you busy with? Gold digging. Stop digging, go people with me. Okay boss. Ma Donkey, put on your iron armor and go to war with me. Su Yalan, follow me to flatter people. In less than 3 minutes, Wu Jinggong shook 3 people and pulled them into the team. Wu Jinggong said in the team channel, a little spicy chicken scolded me in the public chat group, I am now starting an invasion war, when you get to his camp, don't be polite and beat me hard. Clear. What kind of little spicy chicken, who doesn't know whether to live or die, dare to offend Angkor, don't you know that Angkor is the elder of Phi Woying? Teach him how powerful he is later. The 3 kept talking and stood in their war hall. Soon, a portal appeared in front of them. Come on! Wu Jinggong rushed in with an oak shield on his head. The other 3 were about the same. They have rich experience in invasion. After passing through the portal, they will go to the war corridor of the other side and carry the tower physically. Of course, the faster they run, the better. But the next moment, Wu Jinggong, who rushed into the war corridor, was taken aback. No tower? He looked around and saw that Nima was squatting on the edge of the space-time wormhole, squatting a little tiger, meowing and roaring like a mascot. Little tiger! Beast Tower player! Wu Jinggong rolled his eyes. That's it, how dare you scold people? Wu Jinggong said that the little spicy chicken thought that he would not dare to invade. The other 3 also rushed to the war corridor at this time, and they all saw the incompetent meowing tiger. Among the 3, there was a short player named Chen Hangxiang. He pointed to the little tiger and said to a fat player next to him, Old Ma, what do you think? The fat player's name is Ma Donkey. He wears black iron armor with a serious face and frowns, I have never seen such a sand sculpture. Haha! This person doesn't know how to play. The beast tower has a short range, and he's still out there. This is purely used as a mascot. The person who spoke was named Su Yalan, with a thin body and a smile on his face. Wu Jinggong said, I'm afraid this little spicy chicken is used to being arrogant. He dares to scold people at this level. Brothers, rush over to me, catch the gang and don't let him run off the assembly line. Okay. The 4 of them marched head-to-head, and the short 100 meter war corridor quickly finished, and then they saw Leika lying on a reclining chair, basking in the sun and drinking soda. The little spicy chicken actually laughed at them, holding up the soda and said, Come on, me. Your uncles, you're not offline. Come on together, flatten him. Wu Jinggong gave an order, and the 4 of them swarmed up, no matter what, they directly surrounded Lei Qi in the middle. Lei Qi had already adjusted his pain perception to 0.1%. He squatted on the ground with his head in his arms, wondering if the system would pay more if he was killed. If the player is attacked in the Tata world, their health will be reduced. If the health is 0, they will hang up. The level will drop at least 1 level. After squatting in the black room for 10 minutes, they can be revived, but they will not be injured and affect their mobility. Condition. Wu Jinggong and the 4 quickly beat Lei Qi with only a little skin left. Chen Hangxiang and Ma Donkey held him up, and Wu Jinggong shouted to him, Spicy chicken, you know how powerful it is now, and now, you what else is there to say? Lei Qi said, lick the dog, until the end you have nothing. Why are you looking for death? Boom! Wu Jinggong punched Lei Qi in the abdomen with a punch, and Lei Qi was turned into white light on the spot. Little spicy chicken, he only has 100 blood points, he will die if he exerts a little effort. Wu Jinggong shook his head and smiled. He felt that he was wasting his time. Is such a small piece of trash really worth taking? Okay, it's over. Let's take a look around to see if there is anything good in this little garbage camp, grab the ones that can be snatched away, and smash the ones that can't be snatched up. 10 minutes later, they will be forced to teleport away. Hurry up. Okay. Hey, this guy's camp seems a little unusual. It is said that some high-level players delete their accounts and replay. There are subsidies for the start, and they build more buildings or something. Is this guy still a high-level player who has started anew? What is Gao Play? Gao Play put the little tiger at the door. Why don't you worry about it? Isn't it okay to grab something? It makes sense. Come and see, what is this? Box lunch maker. I ordered a tomato egg rice bowl to try. Ah, it really did. Hey, come here, there is happy water here. By the way, have you eaten in the game? No, just get off the assembly line when you're hungry. Speaking of these lunch boxes, are you hungry? Never mind, as long as I can take it away, I'll give it up. The four Wu Jinggong were busy in front of the lunch box maker and the beverage maker. In the player's secret camp, defense towers, city defense centers, gold mines, and other buildings and appendages are generally invincible and indestructible. The same is true for the mushroom house in Thunder Pond and the bound items in the house. In fact, other than Lei Qi, without his permission, other players cannot enter his mushroom house at all. However, resources and common props, such as gold coins, ores, equipment, vehicles, etc., can be plundered. It's a pity that Lei Qi has just started the game here, so there are only some boxed lunches and drinks that can be plundered. At this time, Lei Qi was already squatting in the small dark room and counted back to life. After 10 minutes passed, he reappeared in front of the mushroom hut, and the four of Wu Jinggong had already been forcibly teleported away. Ding! Your secret camp has been maliciously invaded by players, and your property has been looted. Ding! You get a 6-hour protection period, and your secret camp cannot be invaded by other players within 6 hours. Ding! Count the losses. The camp owner was killed, 40 lunch boxes were lost, and 40 drinks were lost. Ding! Start the claim calculation. The calculation is in progress. Ding! Because your security deposit is small and the defense index of the camp is low, although the camp has suffered heavy losses, you can only pay for a claim treasure box worth 20 gold coins at most. Would you like to withdraw it? A claim box worth 20 gold. Lei Qi opened his eyes. Is it so exciting? 20 times the profit. 20 gold, how long would it take to dig the ground yourself? I made a profit, I made a profit. Lei Qi quickly responded to the system and retrieved the treasure chest. With a bang, a wooden treasure chest fell directly in front of him. As soon as Lei Qi opened the lid of the treasure chest, the system prompt sounded again in his mind, ding, 1 insurance, 1 city is safe, not afraid of invasion, worry-free reconstruction, you have opened the treasure box for claims, and obtained the camp reconstruction materials, First Order Beast Tower 1 construction blueprint, 5 gold coins, and a handy pickaxe. Nothing to say, 5-star praise. Lei Qi happily took out the construction blueprint of the first level beast tower from the treasure box. This blueprint is bound immediately when you start it, and specific information is generated. It is a little tiger construction blueprint. The little tiger is the little tiger, just make up a pair. Lei Chixin said it was easy, not to be picky, put away the blueprints, and then the gold coins, and finally looked at the Easy Taos mining pick. Good mining pickaxe, a special item that has been bound to the secret camp of Thunder Pond. When using this mining pickaxe to collect gold coins, there is a 30% double critical strike chance. Double the crit, what do you mean? A gold crit, originally a copper coin, and a crit of 2 copper coins. Lei Chixin said that this thing is good, it can improve the efficiency of gold planing, it is a good thing, and the value hardware is understandable. After placing the pickaxe in the gold mine, Lei Qi hurried to see the lunch box maker and beverage maker. Grab lunch boxes, steal drinks, there is a future. Lei Qi knew that the reason why he was able to get a claim box worth 20 gold this time was that the lunches and drinks that were taken away had done a good job, and he would not be without food because of this. Each person could receive 10 boxes of lunches and drinks every 6 hours. Each person can receive 20 servings every 6 hours, and the Big Stomach King is also full. There are 6 hours of protection. You can't cheat the insurance continuously. I'm not happy. That's all, buy another insurance and continue after 6 hours. Lei Qi began to think about how to buy insurance this time. After a while, he decided to buy insurance with 3 gold coins, leaving the remaining 2 gold coins to be robbed. Anyway, he doesn't know how the system calculates claims. In short, to increase the insurance premium, increase the defense index, and make the losses larger, the system will definitely pay more. There is no need to study it too clearly. After placing the second little tiger symmetrically, Lei Qi went to plan for gold. Using a good mining pick, the efficiency of gold planing was indeed improved. When I get tired, I rest, lie on a reclining chair, drink happy water, and live a very leisurely life. But Lei Qi is also thinking, cheating insurance claims or something is just a means. If you want to rise in the world of Tata, you must still play tower defense and defeat waves of wild monsters in order to truly become a boss. He is now a player of the Beast Tower. Yu reading www.yuuganshu.com cannot be changed, so you can only face the reality and try to make the Tower of Beasts hard. What I need now is the remote Beast Tower. It seems that the Porcupine is the remote Beast Tower. I haven't heard of others. There are too few players playing the Beast Tower. I hope I can get the Porcupine Tower next time. As for the Beast Tower technology, no hurry. Lei Qi was silently making plans, and after a while, his snoring began to rise, and he fell asleep. At this moment, Wu Jinggong and the 4 of them came to the hall of Fiwo Camp. The Flying Fire Camp is a player guild. Players can establish a gang after defeating the 15th wave of wild monsters. After establishing a gang, their secret camp will become a gang camp, which will unlock gang buildings such as the gang hall, and players who join the gang can teleport from their secret camp to gang camp. There are many benefits for players to join a gang, such as being able to assist in defense, trading resources more quickly, enjoying the gang chat group, and so on. All 4 of Wu Jinggong joined the Flying Fire Camp. They got together and were counting the harvest. I got 10 lunch boxes. I took 3 bottles of Mao Tai. Haha, look at this, abalone rice. I never knew there was such a thing in the game. I'm so hungry, I don't have to go offline. Looks like that kids' camp must be visited often. What the hell? Hand me over the braised pork ribs, abalone rice, and milk tea. Wu Jinggong suddenly shouted. Chen Hangxiang said, Angkor, what's the matter? Ma Dongqi also said, yeah, everyone grabbed it according to their ability, why give it to you? Wu Jinggong said, stop talking nonsense and give it to me. I'll give such a good thing to a little girl, she will definitely like it. When Lei Qi woke up again, it was already night, the full moon was full of stars, and the bright moonlight fell on the earth. In the Tata world, day and night, the sun and the moon alternate, which is no different from reality. Of course, the night in this game just changed the environmental special effects, the light is a little weaker, but the vision is still unaffected. Lei Qi looked at the time, good guy, after a nap for 4 or 5 hours, the invasion protection period is almost over. The daily free call has not been updated yet, so there is no way to attract hatred, and no one will invade if you want to come. It's unhappy. Lei Qi muttered, he stretched out, got up and moved a small table from the mushroom hut, took out a potato beef rice, a bottle of Fat Boy Happy Water, and enjoyed it leisurely. As soon as he was full, Lei Qi received a system prompt, ding, the protection period is over, now your secret camp can be invaded by other players. I'm bored, come and hit me. Lei Qi shouted to the night sky. It seemed to be responding to him, and suddenly another system prompt sounded, ding, siren, player Chen Hangxiang launched an invasion war against your secret camp. What's the matter, Pinch me and hit me. Lei Qi was very surprised. There is an invasion, which is a good thing. He quickly ran to the edge of the war corridor to watch. At this time, a short player rushed out of the space-time wormhole. It was Chen Hangxiang who had invaded with Wu Jinggong before. This time he came alone, without any accomplices. Ha ha ha, I'm in. Chen Hangxiang looked around and was happy. The two little tigers are quite symmetrical. This guy named Lei Qi is too miserable. The beast starts the game, and there are two little tigers in a row. It's miserable. Chen Hangxiang muttered. The little tiger couldn't hit him. He walked forward leisurely, and soon saw Lei Qi standing on the edge of the war corridor drinking Fat Boy's happy water. Lei Qi glared at him. The attribute information of this person appeared in his mind. Chen Hangxiang, LV13, Mechanical Tower Player, HP 1300, Attack Power 13. Lei Qi recognized that the person was one of the 4 players who invaded his camp during the day, and frowned. Just you? That's right, I'm the only one. Who gave you the guts to invade? Are you so sure you can beat me? Lei Qi folded his arms, knowing that the player's force value has nothing to do with the level. The higher the level is, the more HP is, and the physical fitness and skills have not improved. The low-level trainer player is likely to win high-level sports. Rubbish! With a confident face, Chen Hangxiang laughed and said, ha 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 ha, who gave me the courage? I have practiced Sanda. It's more than enough to beat you, a little spicy chicken. Bah, I'm still playing Sanda, come here, I will beat you to death. You little spicy chicken is quite crazy, stop and don't run. Come on, you can't beat me to death, you're a hot chicken. Lei Qi was madly provocative. He was afraid that the opponent would be merciful. He had already bought insurance, and if he killed himself, the system would definitely pay more. Next, Chen Hangxiang rushed over. This guy really seems to have practiced, and his fists and feet are very sharp. Lei Qi held his head proudly and squatted on the ground, shouting, come on, kill me, if you can't kill me, you are my grandson. When Chen Hangxiang saw that Lei Qi didn't fight back, he wondered if this kid was sick or had a masochistic tendency. The posture of such a beating is so straight. He didn't care so much. This time he did it alone, grabbed some points to invade, and got rid of Wu Jinggong and others, but was it just to grab more lunch? Then Wu Jinggong is also a dog licker, he just took his own boxed lunch to give to the diligent, and he also robbed others, which was very irritating. After killing Lei Qi in one breath, Chen Hangxiang hurriedly went to grab a lunch. After passing through the war corridor and successfully invading other people's camp square, the player has only 10 minutes to sweep, and when the time is up, he will be forced to teleport away. Chen Hangxiang ordered food in front of the box lunch-making machine. 1 serving in 10 seconds, and he took 10 boxes in 2 minutes. He couldn't order any more. He went to order another 20 bottles of drinks. At this time, there was not much time left before being forced to leave. Suddenly, he found that there were actually 2 gold coins on the lounge chair in front of the mushroom house. This kid is really stupid, the gold coins are placed here? Why don't you know how to hide it? Tisk tisk tisk, he is too pitiful. The 2 little tigers opened the door, and the first wave of wild monsters dared not open the invasion, but he had a tough temper and was invaded. Now, I don't even have a word of begging for mercy, I'm a man, and I don't know how long it took him to dig out these 2 gold coins, that's all, I'll only take 1 and leave 1 for him. This guy took a gold coin from the reclining chair, and then his body turned into white light and was forcibly teleported away. In less than a minute, Lei Qi was revived in front of the mushroom house. He rubbed his hands together, looking forward to the claim settlement box with a smile on his face. Suddenly, his eyes lit up and he found that there was a gold coin on the reclining chair. What's the situation? Why is there still a gold coin? That Chen Hangxiang took 1. Is he a waste? I am too angry, giving him a chance is useless. Lei Chi was unhappy. The more losses, the more claims, and only one of the 2 gold coins was taken away. Isn't this reducing his income? At this time, the system prompt sounded in his mind, "Ding, your secret camp has been maliciously invaded by players, and your property has been looted. Ding, you get a 6-hour protection period, and your secret camp cannot be invaded by other players within 6 hours. Ding, count the losses, the camp owner was killed, the lunch box lost 10, the drink lost 20 bottles, and the gold coin was lost. Ding, start the claim calculation, the calculation is in progress. Ding, your security deposit is 3 gold coins, and the camp defense index is 2. After calculation, you will be compensated for your claim treasure box worth 30 gold coins. Would you like to withdraw it?" "Withdraw?" Lei Chi was overjoyed. 30 gold. That's too exciting. If that stole that gold coin, wouldn't it cost more? Soon, a wooden treasure chest appeared in front of Lei Chi. Lei Chi opened the lid of the treasure chest, and immediately received a system prompt, "Ding, 1 insurance, 1 city is safe. Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com is not afraid of invasion, rebuild without worry. You have opened the treasure box for claims settlement and obtained materials for camp reconstruction, a first-level beast tower construction blueprint and a slave card." "What the is a slave card?" "It's worth 20 gold. Lei Chi first took out a token that seemed to be made of brass from the claim settlement box. "Slave card, a special item, a one-time item. After use, a slave will be recruited randomly for you. The slave has a loyalty setting, but will not defect. After death, it can be resurrected. After resurrection, the level drops by 1 level, and the loyalty decreases. The resurrection time is 3 hours, and the slave owner can bind the resurrection point to the slave, and the slave can be sold, but cannot be plundered." Slave, territorial helper. If Lei Chi realized it, he immediately used the slave card, and soon a ray of light fell from the sky and fell in front of him, turning into a bald orc with a height of 2 meters, ragged clothes, big buck teeth, and pale green skin. "Ding, congratulations on getting the orc hard worker Harley. Name, Harley. Occupation, slave. Grade 1 health, 200, plus 200 per level, attack power, 2, plus 2 per level, attack speed, 0.5, average 0.5 times per second, armor, 0 magic resist, 0 loyalty, 60 work efficiency, 60% respawn point, gold mine, default." Explanation 1. The orc hard worker Harley has medium intelligence, is good at collecting gold coins, mining ores, and can skillfully use mining picks. Note 2. Slaves cannot defect, but can be resold by slave owners. Note 3. The orc hard worker collects 100 gold coins in total and can be upgraded to a level up to LV10. The orc hard labor who just arrived was dumbfounded, scratching his head with big hands, and didn't speak. Lei Chi saw his attributes and wondered, "Isn't this just a little helper for gold digging? Hard work. What's the matter, sir? Go and mine for gold." "Good sir." After a simple conversation, the orc hard worker Harley walked to the gold mine. Lei Chi was curious and followed him, and soon saw him pick up the good mining pick and start digging the ground. His digging movements were mechanical, but the speed was not slow. The mining pick flew over, digging every 2 seconds, and as he began to dig the ground, prompting text appeared on the top of his head. Bronze plus 0.6, bronze plus 0.6 critical attack, copper plus 1.2, bronze plus 0.6. Lei Chi stood by and watched for a while, and he probably understood that the attack speed of the orc hard worker Harley is 0.5, so on average, he digs the ground once every 2 seconds. His loyalty is 60, and his work efficiency is 60%, so he can get 0.6 every time he digs the ground. A copper coin. It is estimated that if his loyalty is increased to 100, he will be able to dig out a copper coin every time he digs the ground, but if his loyalty is 0, his work efficiency will be 0%, and he will not make money when he digs the ground. In fact, copper coins and silver coins are only virtual currencies used for calculation. The real currency in the Tata world is only gold coins. In gold mines, you can withdraw gold only when you have enough gold coins. If this green-skinned orc keeps working like this, digging the ground 30 times a minute, 1,800 times an hour, and counting the critical strike of the mining pick, he can dig out about 1,400 copper coins, and it will take more than 7 hours to save enough for one. As for a gold coin, after the protection period ends, there will be less than 1 gold. Lei Chi thought that there was no gold coin in the claim settlement box this time. He had one in his hand, and he could use this gold coin to insure. However, it is best to save another gold coin before the end of the protection period. Maybe someone will hit you with a pinch? If one more gold coin is robbed, can't the system make more money when the system settles the claim? Thinking of this, Lei Chi said to the orc hard worker, "Stop, you are working too slowly and unprofessional, give me the mining pick, and I will show you." The LV1 gold mine only allows 1 unit to mine gold, and the orcs work hard to mine, but the thunder pool cannot be mined, so he took the mining pick from the orc hard work, and he digged the ground like a madman. Gold mining in the gold mine doesn't matter whether your actions are standard or not. Anyway, you can make money with a pickaxe when you dig the ground. Thunder Pond is a quick digging method, and the speed is much faster than the orc drudgery who works hard. After 20 minutes of digging, he saved up 15 silver coins, and then handed the mining pick to the orc hard worker again. "Just do it, understand?" Lei Chi said something casually. He estimated that he had been doing this for 20 minutes. As long as the orc hard laborers continued to work and didn't slack off, they would be able to save almost a gold coin in 6 hours. "Good sir." The orc hard worker nodded, and started to dig the ground mechanically again. It was the same action and efficiency as before. Lei Chi didn't expect him to really improve his efficiency. He was no longer a supervisor at this moment. There was still a blueprint for the construction of the beast tower in the treasure box. A little tiger's construction drawing. I have a special relationship with the little tiger, right? I have 3 heads. Lei Chi is not without depression. No matter how many tigers there are in melee combat, they can't defeat the invasion of wild monsters. Cursingly, he placed the 3rd little tiger at the front of the war corridor. Lei Chi looked at the 3 little brothers, meowing and meowing, which was interesting. The little tiger can be upgraded by killing an enemy. After killing 1,000 enemies, he can be upgraded to a big tiger. Lei Chi thought about this upgrade mechanism. My camp is too rudimentary. The war hall, trading hall, and other buildings have not been unlocked. There is no activity. Lei Chi can only look at the chat panel to pass the boring time now. Most of the messages sent in the public chat group are about recruiting people, purchasing items, and selling items for gangs, and it's not that big of a deal. Occasionally, someone talks about high-level defense towers. According to the information that Lei Chi has learned, the most advanced players in the Tata world are probably around level 30, that is, they have defeated the 30th wave of wild monster invasions. At this stage, the 3rd order defense tower is considered a high-level defense tower. Tier 4 defense towers should be few, and Tier 5th not. The defense tower is upgraded by 1 rank, and its ability is more than 10 times stronger. The general defense tower has an upgrade mechanism, and the upgrade conditions are different. Some upgrades require special materials, some require gold coins, and some kill enemies to grow. Some missions are unlocked, and so on and so on. However, defense towers generally have upper tiers, such as the machine gun tower known to Lei Chi. This tower is known as a small tower, but it can only be raised to the 2nd tier. Another example is the artillery turret in the technology tower, the highest can only be raised to the 3rd level. To obtain high-level defense towers, players can slowly cultivate from the 1st level defense towers. It can also be built directly using the construction blueprints of high-level defense towers. It's just that the construction blueprints of high-level defense are not easy to obtain. The City Defense Center only sells construction blueprints of the first-order defense towers. To obtain high-level blueprints, you can only obtain them by downloading dungeons, challenging bosses, and trading players. Advanced gameplay such as challenging bosses still needs to be unlocked by defeating the invasion of wild monsters, and Lei Chi cannot be played now. Time passed slowly, and in the second half of the night, Lei Chi had fallen asleep in the bedroom, and he seemed to have received a system prompt in a daze, saying that the orc hard labor had saved a gold coin. The gold coin is in the gold mine. There is a special gold coin treasure chest. Lei Chi can collect it, but he is too lazy to collect it, so he just puts it in the gold mine. Surprise him! Lei Chi rolled over and continued to sleep. After a while, a system prompt sounded in his head, "Ding, player Ma Donkey has launched an invasion war against your secret camp." What? Lei Chi opened his eyes, not sleepy anymore. Who is this? Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com is so dedicated. He came to steal his home in the middle of the night. Putting on slippers, a small vest, small pants, and big pants, Lei Chi hurried out to greet him. Deception requires technology. I have to go down and send people's heads. If you give away the head, the compensation will be more, and if you don't get killed, it will be a loss. At this moment, at the entrance of the war corridor of Lei Chi, the plump Ma Donkey was staring blankly at the three little tigers guarding the gate. Three little tigers at the beginning, set the door, little tigers? Is this a bad set? Lie down. Ma Donkey couldn't help shaking his head. He remembered when he first entered the game, he was a technology tower player, and he got a Tesla giant sword at the beginning. This is a very rare technology tower with high attack power, but only melee attack. In order to keep the Tesla giant sword, he didn't deliberately kill him and deleted his account number, so he was digging gold in the gold mine. It is still Tesla great sword. At that time, he really didn't know whether his luck was good or bad. He got 2 rare towers in a row. It could be said that he was very lucky, but if these 2 melee towers were placed in the early game, it would be very depressing. Ma Donkey gritted his teeth and scraped gold coins for 4 more days. Finally, he saved enough gold coins to buy the second first-order technology tower construction blueprint. Fortunately, he got the laser tower construction blueprint. This guy named Lei Chi is even worse than I was at the beginning. I was digging the ground for a whole week, and I almost vomited. Anyway, I counterattacked in the second round. This guy has a small tiger team. I have to dig the ground for a week, and the key is to continue digging. Poor. I can't bear to rob him. Ma Donkey shook his head. He walked forward, and when he walked out of the war corridor, he saw Lei Chi. He was greatly surprised and said, "Ah, in the middle of the night, are you still online? In the middle of the night, didn't you come to steal your home too?" That. Ma Donkey smiled a little embarrassedly, "Brother, don't blame me, I'll have a late night snack, just 2 lunch boxes." When Lei Chi heard this, his eyes widened and he shouted, "Want 2? Yes, 2 copies will do. I know it's not easy for you, brother. How about I buy it with money? Oh yes, your level is too low, you haven't unlocked the trading hall, you can't collect gold coins, then I'll be in arrears, give me 2 lunch boxes." No. Lei Chi quickly waved his hand, "How can you only take 2 copies, take them all, and don't leave one for me." Ma Donkey was stunned for a moment, thinking that this guy was saying something ironic. He smiled and said, "Brother, play games, don't go up, I know you are depressed, start with 3 little tigers, and everyone has to blow up. I had a similar experience back then, and I can understand your feelings, but just play the game to be happy, calm down, don't be irritable, don't be angry, everything will be fine. Did you come here to be a life mentor for Lao Tzu? Lao Tzu doesn't want to do this. Since you're here, don't be a and set up an archway, come with blood, beat me to death, and grab anything you can. Take them all. By the way, there is still a gold coin in the gold mine, you take it too. There is also an orc hard worker, you hack it to death. Ma Donkey looked at Lei Chi with a determined face, and realized in his heart. This person must have collapsed. I gave up on myself, I don't want to play anymore. Guessing that he wanted to delete his account and play again, he even reminded himself that there were gold coins in the gold mine. He is a good person, do you want to give everything to yourself before deleting your account? Brother, I understand. Ma Donkey bowed his hands to Lei Chi, then I'm welcome. Don't be polite, come here, kill me first. Come on. Lei Chi squatted on the ground while holding his head. As for the posture of being beaten, he considered himself not bad. Okay then. Brother, I remember you. After you replay, open the friend system and remember to add me as a friend. If you have any difficulties, feel free to ask me, and I will definitely help if you can. What nonsense! Hurry up! 10 minutes later, Lei Chi revived in front of the mushroom house with a smile on his face. Master is not good, master is not good. At this time, the orc hard worker Harley hurried over and said in a panic, some bandits invaded and took away the gold coins I worked so hard to dug up. It's so good. It's great. Lei Chi smiled, looked at Harley again, and the smile stopped. Why didn't you hack you to death? What? The orc hard worker was stunned for a moment, scratching his head with big hands, not knowing why. Lei Chi frowned and said to himself, another piece of trash, useless. Are the quality of the players so bad now? Can't burn, kill, loot. At this moment, the system prompt sounded in his mind, ding, your secret camp has been maliciously invaded by players, and your property has been looted. Ding, count the losses, the camp owner was killed, 10 lunch boxes were lost, 4 drinks were lost, and 1 gold coin was lost. Ding, start the claim calculation, the calculation is in progress. Ding, your security deposit is 1 gold coin, and the camp defense index is 3. After calculation, you will be compensated for your claim settlement box worth 30 gold coins. Would you like to withdraw it? It's 30 again. Withdraw. Lei Chi responded to the system, and soon the claim settlement treasure box was distributed to him. Ding, a piece of insurance, a safe city, no fear of invasion, and worry-free reconstruction. You have opened the treasure chest of claims and obtained materials for camp reconstruction, a construction blueprint for the First Order Beast Tower, a first-level tower defense technology upgrade scroll, 10 gold coins. It's cool! Lei Chi shouted loudly, getting up in the middle of the night to give the head away. He hurriedly checked the reward items, and the construction blueprint of the First Order Beast Tower immediately became the Little Tiger construction blueprint. It's a little tiger, is there a mistake? Lei Chi was convinced, too. There were 4 little tigers at the beginning. Level 1 Tower Defense Technology Upgrade Scroll, Special Props, Consumable Props, Bound Props, Untreatable, After Use, specify an unlocked Level 1 Tower Defense Technology, and it will be unlocked immediately. Unlock Technology. Lei Chi is a player of the Beast Tower, and now there are 4 tower defense technologies available for unlocking in the City Defense Center, namely Sharp Claws LV1, Claws LV1, Wild LV1, and Focus LV1. The first 2 technologies are aimed at melee beast towers, the Wild technology is applicable to all beast towers, adding a critical chance, and the Focus technology is only applicable to long-range beast towers. Lei Chi thought for a while, and used the technology upgrade scroll on the spot, so he chose to upgrade the Focus technology. Ding! The upgrade scroll is successfully used. Congratulations on unlocking the Tower Defense Technology Focus on LV1, all your long-range beast towers have +2 attack power. Thinking about it in Lei Chi, although I don't have a long-range beast tower at all, but to defeat the invasion of wild monsters, at least the first few waves, the melee tower is just a decoration. Direct power increase. As for the 10 gold coins in the claim box, Lei Qi did not bet on the blueprints for the construction of the defense tower, but bought insurance with 5 coins and kept 5 coins. After a while, Lei Qi placed the 4th little tiger symmetrically at the forefront of the war corridor. These 4 little tigers are either sitting or lying down, meowing and meowing. They are very cute, but unfortunately they are defensive towers and cannot leave the tower. Although the little tiger is just a decoration now, after the construction, the camp defense index has increased a little, which can increase the claim amount. Lei Qi ordered the orcs to continue digging for gold, and went back to the house to sleep by himself. Time passed. At this time, the sun was rising, and the morning sun was golden. Lei Qi had already had his breakfast. He was lying on the reclining chair, bathed in the warm sunshine, and felt very comfortable. Ding, siren, player Su Yalan launched an invasion war against your secret camp. The system prompt sounded in Lei Kai's head, and Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com was in a better mood. Su Yalan, a player of the LV12 Elemental Tower, with a thin stature, was walking on the war corridor with tiptoes. It's sloppy, and as soon as my head is hot, I come here alone. Su Yalan looked around cautiously. Something is wrong here. Yesterday there was only 1 little tiger in the camp, how come there are now 4? Could it be that the guy named Lei Qi was holding the construction blueprint in his hand, and it was useless all the time? And there are lunch boxes and drinks in his camp, which is very strange, and the novice players definitely don't have these things at the beginning. This guy called Lei Qi is by no means an ordinary player, so he's not really a high-level player, right? Su Yalan remembered a legend he had heard. It was said that there was an elemental tower player who had reached level 30. After completing a mysterious task, he deleted his account and replayed the technology tower. At the beginning, he was given a subsidy of 1,000 gold coins. He doesn't know if this is true, but there are hidden quests, hidden props, and various random events in Tata World, and it may not be impossible to get subsidies after deleting accounts and replaying. Is this Lei Qi pretending to be a pig and eating a tiger? But why didn't he even open the first wave of wild monster invasion? Why was it successfully invaded by Chen Hangxiang and Ma Donkey? But Su Yalan knew that after Wu Jinggong led them to invade this place yesterday, Chen Hangxiang and Ma Donkey invaded again by themselves, and they both made a lot of money and grabbed a lot of lunch boxes. That's why he hurried to launch an invasion war today, and also wanted to buy some lunch. It was only after he came here that he regretted it a little. In this camp, the 4 little tigers put the door at the door. How strange it looks, the player Lei Qi, it is not simple. Did he deliberately set up a set against himself? Players start an invasion war against other people's secret camps. They need to own the building of the war hall first, and then pay a gold coin to the system to establish an invasion portal. If the invasion is successful, it's okay to say, but if the invasion fails, once you are killed by the opponent, you will lose 3 levels in a row. It's easy to get relegated, but it's troublesome to get back up. Su Yalan is very empty. Although he is level 12 now and has 1200 health points, the Thunder Pond is only level 1 and only has 100 health points, but if he is a trainer, he knows martial arts or has equipment. What if I can't beat myself? Senior hunters will disguise themselves as prey. What if that person deliberately tricked me into coming over and made me lose 3 levels in a row? Is it worth the risk for a few lunches? The more he thought about it, the more Su Yalan felt guilty. He regretted coming here alone. When he was about to walk out of the war corridor, he turned his head and planned to go back instead of invading. Stop, what are you doing? Lei Kai's voice sounded behind him. Su Yalan turned his head and said with a smile, "Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to invade, bye." When Lei Qi heard this, he was immediately upset. What are you kidding? Not invading? How can that be done? If you don't invade, how will the system lose money, and how will Lao Tzu make a fortune? Stop! He quickly shouted again, what do you think I am here? Come and leave if you want. I'll leave it here. If you don't kill me today, I'll kill you. What? When Su Yalan heard this, he became even more empty. The man opposite is so arrogant. Under normal circumstances, either he is insane, or he has something to rely on. Su Yalan believed in the latter situation even more. Misunderstanding, everything is a misunderstanding. He hurriedly smiled, I'm leaving now, I'm leaving now. My Nima. Lei Chi hurriedly ran in front of him, blocking his way, and shouted, you bastard, come and hit me, can't I just fight back? This, brother, what a misunderstanding, let me go. No, come here, what are you going to do, beat me to death, rob me of money, take a lunch box, it's not too late to leave. No, no. Players of my generation, be kind to others, don't fight. Counselor, you've come here for a reason, so you're just talking about this. Lei Chi thought about how he could meet a strange flower, saying that Wu Jinggong, the four tall, short, fat and thin brothers, is Wu Jinggong who is reliable and dares to fight and fight. But still a puppy. At this time, the orc hard worker Harley ran over with a mining pick. He shouted, bold bandits, dare to invade the camp. As soon as Su Yalan saw this tall orc, he became even more empty. This is a slave. Orc drudgery. How can a novice player have a slave? I'm already level 12, so I can't get slaves. How can a level 0 player have it? It seems that this guy named Lei Chi must be a high-level rebuilder, and there is a subsidy. Su Yalan was even more sure of his guess, and quickly said, brother, don't be angry, let me go back, okay? Who is your eldest brother? Lei Chi laughed angrily, but I'm so worried, can you be more professional? Robbery, me, you're scared, I'm a first-class trumpet. Brother, please let me go, I just came here as soon as my head was hot, I'm sorry, I apologize. Su Yalan smiled apologetically, he didn't want any lunch at this time, he just wanted to go home safely. You bastard, you're mad at me. Lei Chi didn't waste any more time, and shouted, hard worker, give me a hand, beat me to death. Good sir. The orc hard worker is just stupid. Don't look at the tall man, he dares to hammer the head of a level 12 player with a hoe, and he has no fear. At this time, Lei Chi also simply stepped forward to fight, straight left and right uppercut, shouting, why are you fighting back? Su Yalan didn't dare to fight back and stood upright. He pondered that he might not fight back, take a few hits, and let the person on the other side get angry, and he would let him go. If he fights back, then the matter will be a big deal. This buddy will use hidden methods, I am afraid that he will explain it here. Even dropped 3 levels. Seeing that Su Yalan could not fight back or scolded, Lei Chi was going to explode with anger. How can there be such a waste? Why are you here to cheat Lao Tzu's money? Lao Tzu is insured for hardware. You come here and do nothing. If Lao Tzu loses anything, the system will not compensate him. Isn't Lao Tzu a blood loss? Okay, if I don't fight back, I'll kill you. What a scumbag, what game are you playing? Find a shell and be a turtle with a shriveled head. Maggots are bloodier than you, so I don't dare to play games. Fight back, what can you do? Disgraceful, retreat quickly. Spicy chicken. Lei Chi was beating and cursing. Su Yalan's face turned blue and then white. Seeing that Lei Chi didn't stop his hand, he really wanted to kill him, so he panicked. I apologized to you and made you angry, so can't you just let me go? He shouted. Spicy chicken, die. You are forcing me. Spicy chicken, die. I'll fight back if you hit me again. Spicy chicken, die. Death is on the left and right, I will fight with you. Spicy chicken, die. 3 minutes later, Su Yalin was stunned to find that he had actually won the battle. The guy on the opposite side just faced him, and he didn't use any trump cards. Now he has only bloodskin left. And the first level orc hard worker was beaten to the point of being only skinned, no longer brave, and ran away with a mining pick. Come back to me, don't run, fight to the end. Lei Chi shouted and called back the escaped orc drudge. He said to Su Yalin again, beat him to death first, I'll see it with my own eyes. Master. The orc hard worker scratched his head with a big hand. Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com ding, orc hard worker Harley's loyalty to you 10. When Lei Chi heard the system prompt, he didn't care, and shouted to Su Yalin again, what are you still doing, scumbag, do it. Su Yalin really didn't understand what kind of routine this was, and was a little bit angry at Lei Kai's scolding, and shouted, you are so crazy, I will kill you. After saying that, he punched the orc hard worker Harley in the chest, killing him on the spot, then turned around and punched Lei Chi on the forehead. Lei Chi showed a satisfied smile on his face, is that right? Before he could finish speaking, his vision suddenly turned black, and he was teleported to the small dark room to wait for resurrection. 10 minutes later, Lei Chi reappeared in the camp. Ding! Your secret camp has been maliciously invaded, statistics loss, the camp master was killed, 5 lunch boxes were lost, 12 bottles of beverages were lost, 6 gold coins were lost, orc hard laborers were beaten to death, and the experience was cleared, waiting for resurrection. Ding! Start the claim calculation, the calculation is in progress. Ding! Insure 5 gold coins, and the camp defense index is 4. According to the loss of the camp, you can pay for your claim treasure chest worth 60 gold coins. Do you want to withdraw it? 60 gold coins. Another new high, exciting and comfortable. Lei Chi was overjoyed. Although Su Yalin was too cowardly, fortunately, after his patient guidance, he finally broke out and carried out a perfect invasion. It can be said that the process is tangled, but the result is good. Lei Chi quickly extracted the treasure chest. Ding! An insurance, a safe city, no fear of invasion, and worry-free reconstruction. You have opened the treasure chest of claims, and obtained the camp reconstruction materials, 1 construction blueprint, 10 gold coins, and silver scale breastplate. 1 piece. That's it. The silver scale breastplate takes the lead. Lei Chi murmured and looked at the specific information of the reward item. Choose one of the 3 first-order beast towers to build blueprints, special items. After use, choose one of the 3 kinds of first-order beast towers that appear randomly to build. Silver scale breastplate, equipment level LV2, bound item, cannot be traded, cannot be dropped, HP plus 100, armor plus 2, magic resist plus 2 after equipment. Description: armor physical damage reduction, magic resistance magic damage reduction. The calculation formula of damage reduction is 0.06x/1 plus 0.06x, x is the armor or magic resistance value. What do I want this breastplate for? Lei Chi casually threw the silver scale breastplate aside. Let's put this thing on the ground as an exhibit first. No one else can take it away anyway. Lei Chi then used the construction blueprint for the first-order beast tower to choose one of 3, and with a ding, a selection window appeared in front of him. You can build one of the following 3 Tier 1 beast towers. 1. Little Bear, Melee, Physical Attack, Attack Speed 0.5, Attack Power 5. 2. Porcupine, Long Range, Physical Attack, Attack Speed 1.0, Range 20 meters, Attack Power 2. 3. Bubble Turtle, Rare, Long Range, Magic Attack, Attack Speed 0.5, Range 30 meters, Attack Power 3, with Special Ability Ejection. The rare tower is out, it's still remote. There is no need to hesitate, Lei Qi immediately chose the bubble turtle to build it. The bubble turtle can't be placed at the door of the time-space wormhole. After all, Lei Qi intends to use it to defeat the invasion of wild monsters. To waste the range is to reduce the output. In order to maximize the loss of the defense tower, it is necessary to maximize its attack range. The war corridor is now 100 meters long, and the bubble turtle's range is 30 meters, so it should be placed at least 30 meters away from the space-time wormhole. Lei Qi thinks that the bubble turtle may be able to upgrade, and the range may be increased after upgrading. After a little thought, he placed it on the right side of the very center of the war corridor. As soon as the construction location was selected, a square slate with a side length of 1 meter appeared. On the slate, a pug-sized turtle with a round head and a round brain, green skin, and a hemispherical shape appeared. This turtle was chubby and had a chubby head. It is very big, with small eyes and small spikes on the edge of the turtle shell. It is the first order Beast Tower Bubble Turtle. Defense Tower Name, Bubble Turtle Area, 1m×1m Type, Beast Tower Equal Order, First Order Attack Power, 3 Attack Type, Magic Attack Range, 30 meters Attack Speed, 0.5 times per second, Attack Special Effect, Ejection, Bubble Turtle shoots water bubbles to attack the enemy. After the water bubble hits the first target, it can bounce twice, and attack other targets within 10 meters, and the damage of each bounce is reduced by 1. Description: the bubble turtle has growth ability. After killing 1000 targets, it can grow and evolve, providing water element crystals X1, it can evolve into a water arrow turtle, providing sea element crystal X1, it can grow into a water cannon turtle. The water arrow turtle is a second-order single-output defense tower, and the water cannon turtle has enhanced ejection. Ding! Affected by the tower defense technology focus on LV1, the basic attack power of the bubble turtle is +2. Lei Qi was overjoyed when he saw that the basic attack power of the bubble turtle had changed from 3 to 5. You see, it's useful to upgrade the tower defense technology, it's called wise. He said to himself, this little turtle can still grow and evolve, not bad, not bad. Where do the water element crystals and sea element crystals come from? Defeat the first wave of wild monster invasion first. Before deciding to play Tata World, Lei Qi learned a lot of game information, especially about the invasion of wild monsters. In the information he has, every 5 waves of wild monster invasion is a stage. The first 5 waves of invasion monsters are all slimes. The first wave of slimes is LV1, each has only 3 health points, the total counting 1000, and brushing 1 every second. As long as it is not too bad a long-range defense tower, it can basically be defended. The bubble turtle now has 5 points of attack power, and the attack can be ejected. According to its attributes, each ejection reduces the attack power by 1 point, then the attack power of the first ejection is 4 points, and the attack power of the second ejection is 3 points. A proper blister kills 3 slimes. Its attack speed is slightly slower, only 0.5, once every 2 seconds, that is, killing 3 slimes in 2 seconds, which exceeds the refresh rate of the slimes. A wave has stabilized. Lei Qi did a little calculation and didn't waste any more time. He immediately communicated with the system and applied for the first wave of wild monster invasion. Ding! The first wave of wild monster invasion will start in 3 minutes. Ding! The invading monsters are LV1 green skin slimes, with 3 health points, a movement speed of 1 meter per second, a refresh rate of 1 per second, a total of 1000. After the monster invasion starts, players cannot enter the war corridor. Please be prepared to defend. Soon, there was a flash of light in the space-time wormhole, and a bunch of pug-like green slimes squirmed forward, and a neat line appeared. The 4 little tigers meow and meow at them, and their little claws scratch around, but unfortunately they can't scratch them. Soon, Lei Qi saw the way Bubble Turtle attacked. He raised his head to inhale, opened his mouth and spit out a transparent bubble the size of a volleyball. The bubble shone with colorful light under the sunlight, and it didn't fly slowly, it seemed quite heavy. It flew 30 meters in less than 2 seconds, and hit the first green-skinned slime. 5. The damage number rose up, and with a puff, the green-skinned slime immediately choked down, then disappeared into white light, and was instantly killed. Yu reading www.yuyugonshu.com, and the colored bubbles continued to bounce back like a ball. 4. 3. With 2 puffs, the 2 green-skinned slimes turned into rays of light and disappeared one after another, and the water bubbles exploded with a puff after 2 bounces. Said it was too late, but in fact the 3 green-skinned slimes died very quickly, less than a second apart. At this time, the bubble turtle has spit out the second bubble. Lei Chi watched silently, 1 shot and 3 kills, but he never failed. He calmed down, the bubble turtle would waste output. After all, if the damage of the bubble turtle is full, the damage per second is 6, and the green-skinned slime is spawned 1 per second, and the HP is only 3. Slime, spicy chicken. Lei Chi let out a roar, and 16 minutes passed smoothly. After 1,000 green-skinned slimes died, none of them could only walk 30 meters out of the war corridor. The bubble turtle can kill 1,000 times in a single tower, and one of the conditions for upgrading is fulfilled. Ding! Congratulations on defeating the first wave of wild monster invasion. Settlement of rewards. Your level has been raised to LV1, and the level cap has been raised to LV1. Ding! Your camp gold mine has been upgraded to LV2, the gold mining position is +1, and the mining efficiency is doubled. 2 copper coins can be collected by completing 1 collection action. Ding! You can start the second wave of wild monster invasion at any time. The second wave of invasion wild monsters is LV2 mud slimes, with 6 health points, a movement speed of 1 meter per second, and a refresh rate of 1 per second, for a total of 1,000. Lei Chi was very satisfied. Defeat the first wave of monster invasion and upgrade the gold mine, which is naturally a good thing. Small money is also money. When you have free time, you can go to dig the ground, earn a little money, and exercise. There is no harm. Besides, there is also an orc hard worker at home, who can hang up the machine to plan for gold. That orc hard worker can't be resurrected until 3 hours later. Bad review. As for the level increase, this wave is funny, the lowest level is LV1, and then this second wave of wild monsters invades. Lei Chi silently calculated. The defensive tower cannot be manually controlled by the player, and is managed by the system AI, which will probably give priority to attacking the frontmost monsters. According to the surface data of the second wave of mud slimes, Bubble Turtle defends with 1 tower, and when the first bubble is shot out, it can deal 5 points of damage to the first mud slime. The second mud slime deals 4 damage and the third mud slime deals 3 damage. Mud slimes have 6 health points, so obviously, they can't kill one. Then the second bubble pops out, continuing to deal 5 points of damage to the mud slime at the front, accumulating 10 points of damage, and killing the first one. Bounce twice, dealing 4 points of damage to the second slime, for a total of 8 points of damage, killing the second slime. Deal 3 points of damage to the third slime, for a total of 6 points of damage, just killing the third slime. Then, 2 bubbles kill 3 mud slimes, and the bubble turtle's attack speed is 0.5, which is equivalent to killing 3 mud slimes in 4 seconds, and the damage overflows by 6 points. And within 4 seconds, 4 mud slimes will be spawned, so the damage can't keep up. Lei Chi changed another way of thinking. A total of 1,000 mud slimes were wiped out within 1,000 seconds. The mud slime's movement speed is 1 point per second, and the bubble turtle has a range of 30 meters, so the effective attack time is 1,060 seconds. According to the killing efficiency of killing 3 mud slimes in 4 seconds, the bubble turtle can kill a maximum of 795 mud slimes in these 1,060 seconds. Then in the end, 205 mud slimes will escape the bubble turtle's range and must rush into the camp square. At this time, it can't be counted as a loss of the camp, because the standard of loss is that Lei Qi is killed. If he can kill all these 205 slimes with one person's power, he can finally defeat the invasion of wild monsters. But Lei Qi guessed that he didn't have the ability. Continue to deceive the security honestly, add a remote beast tower, and steadily defeat the invasion of wild monsters, isn't it good? Why risk fighting with more than 200 mud slimes by yourself? Winning is exhausting, losing blood loss. Thinking of this, Lei Qi gave up the idea of continuing to start the second wave of wild monster invasion. He took a look at the time. Now there is a protection period, and he can't be invaded by other players. There is nothing to do around the Thunder Pond. After the upgrade of the gold mine, the appearance has not changed, but the inner mine has become much larger, and there are 2 treasure chests inside. There are 3 mining picks, 2 are ordinary mining picks, and 1 is the storm that the system paid to Lei Qi. Mining pickaxe. There are 2 gold mining positions in the second level gold mine. Going forward, gold coins are mined in the number 1 gold mining position, and the gold coins will be placed in the number 1 treasure chest. When gold is mined at the second position, the gold ore will be mined in the number 2 treasure chest. Lei Qi picked up his handy mining pick and came to the number 1 gold mining point. As soon as he went down, he found 2 copper coins. He tasted and stopped, and spent his days leisurely. About 3 hours later, there was a flash of light in the gold mine, and the orc hard worker Harley was resurrected. His lowest level was LV1, and he couldn't drop it, but his experience points were cleared. Lei Qi looked at his attribute data, his loyalty had dropped to 50, and his work efficiency had dropped to 50%. However, the gold mine had been upgraded, and he could scrape a copper coin with a single stroke. It was still more gold than before. Higher efficiency. Come on, work hard, don't be lazy. Lei Qi left a sentence and asked the orc miners to continue mining in the mine. He squatted at the entrance of the mine to browse the chat panel. After a while, Lei Qi's number of free calls was refreshed. Each player has 3 opportunities to speak in the public chat group for free 3 times a day. Many players don't use it. Lei Qi is afraid that no one will continue to beat him, so he thinks about using these 3 shouts to raise some hatred. He is not afraid of offending people now. I wish there was a large group of people lining up to beat him. At this time, the chat panel was very lively. Lei Qi peeped silently on the screen, and quickly locked a mockery target. That person's name was Zhang Yufei, and he seemed to be the boss of Fiwoying camp. He sent a recruiting message, and many people followed him. I don't know what level of gang Fiwoying is. Offending a gang leader is definitely more reliable than offending a small player. I'll give him a try. Thinking of this, Lei Qi sent a shout-out on the public channel, Fiwoying spicy chicken, Zhang Yufei is spicy chicken, everyone who joins Fiwoying is spicy chicken. As soon as this call was made, the public chat group became lively. Mu Xiao Xiao, what's the situation with this Lei Qi? Han Binghuo at, are you right? Zhang Yufei, I don't know, let's make sand sculptures, and make a sense of existence. Lei Qi at, don't get me wrong, I'm not targeting you, but I'm saying that all the people in Fiwoying are spicy chickens. If you don't accept it, do it, Q543131241. Zhang Huiyu, it seems that this hanging hair scolded Wu Jinggong yesterday. I heard that Wu Jinggong brought someone to copy his hometown. Yan Xiao Yan, I guess it was bombed. I can't help but roar here, don't pay attention to such a little spicy chicken. Lei Qi at Yan Xiao Yan, you just fried, your whole family is fried, spicy chicken, do you dare to fight me? Luke, Flying Fire Camp, don't be a coward, go in him. Lei Qi closed the chat panel happily. After the daily hatred is finished, we will see if anyone cooperates. He didn't know, just because of his 3 words, a small group of players gathered in the gang hall of Flying Fire Camp. It was not Zhang Yufei who brought these people together, but Yan Xiao Yan. There are two flowers in Fiwo camp, one is Mu Xiao Xiao and the other is Yan Xiao Yan. The two are young and beautiful, and they are very popular in the Flying Fire camp. Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com. Yan Xiao Yan, a level 12 mysterious tower player, stomped her feet in anger. He provokes me, but he provokes me. Why does he provoke me? I'm going to kill him. Yan Xiao Yan said angrily. Someone next to him was booing. Xiao Yan, start a team, my brother will help you, let's kill it, and kill that hanging hair. I heard that Wu Jinggong handed over his house yesterday. He asked for it. Dare to say that we are spicy chickens, and we will kill him in his camp soon, but we have to see who is the spicy chicken. I checked the serial number, and the serial number is fine. Thunder Pond, the first wave of the invasion of wild monsters was defeated. The defense index of the camp was only 5, and it was arrogant. But his camp is now under protection and was invaded before. Su Yalan was also among these people, raised his hand and said, I did it. Yan Xiao Yan said, what did you do? Are you alone? The skinny Su Yalan said, yes, it's me. That guy was too arrogant, I couldn't get angry, and beat him to death. The people around looked at Su Yalan, and someone said, even you can invade and beat him to death. He must have a lot of fun. He's a lunatic. Su Yalan said, no, it's a sand sculpture, very sand sculpture kind, I've grown up so much, I've never seen a sand sculpture like him, and he's arrogant, I originally wanted to let him go. Yuma, he insisted that I kill him. Yan Xiao Yan said, then there is nothing to worry about. Please call everyone and call all the free players in the gang. Let's beat him together. Su Yalan said, it's a bit of a fuss to call them all over. Yan Xiao Yan said, what a powerful person, teach him that we are not easy to mess with.